It is my honor and privilege to invite the Honorable Minister of Defense, Master Muhammad Ali, to please come forward and deliver his remarks. The Honorable Minister, sir.
Our special guest of honor, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, His Excellency Muhammad Buhari, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic. Our chief host, the Executive Governor of Borno State, His Excellency Honorable Kashim Shettima, and other representatives of the governors here present, the Deputy Governor of Borno State, members of the National Assembly here present, the National Security Advisor, members of the Federal Republic Executive Council, the Chief of Defense Staff, Service Chief and representative of the Inspector General of Police, members of the Borno State House of Assembly, members of the Borno Executive Council, His Royal Highness, the Chair of Borno and other royal fathers here present, the Commander of Multinational Joint Task Force, Theater Commander Operation Lafayette Dole and other operational commanders here present, senior officers serving and retired, members of the Diplomatic Corps, head of other security agencies here present, national president of members of Nigerian Army Officers Wife Association, officers and men of the Nigerian Army, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure and honor to be here today on the occasion of the Nigerian Army Day Celebration 2018. The importance of this Army Day celebration and the historic development of this nation cannot be overemphasized. This is an annual event which started in 1976 and is celebrated 6th July of each year by the members of the Nigerian Army, particularly those that participated in the various military campaigns, both home and abroad. This year's theme is Nigerian Army and National Security, a financial for Nigeria's economic development, which was very apt and represent one of the key visions of the present administration under our noble leader, President Muhammad Buhari, current commander of the Federal Republic, which is provision of security for our national development. The choice of Mongono this year's national celebration is also appropriate, considering the strategic and economic importance of the town, not only to Borno, but to the entire Northeast and Nigeria in general. Sadly, despite the importance of this town, it was allowed to fall into the hands of Boko Haram terrorists some years back. Today, we are showcasing this historic town as a liberated town which has moved progressively despite the huge damages done to it by the insurgent in the past. The Armed Forces of Nigeria has no doubt distinguished itself in area of discipline and the professionalism. It has also served as a unifying factor from independence till date. As we celebrate today, it is important to reflect on the successes achieved in the defense sector in the last 3 years. This will no doubt help to capture and clear essence where we need to celebrate one of our elements of national power, which is the military. The military fair and the military equipment exhibition, which is part of the event, was to showcase the various products manufactured in our great nation, particularly in the northeastern states. It is noteworthy that the Nigerian Army has keyed into the economic development policy of the present administration through its drive to revive local activities in the war-affected areas of Northeast. This is commendable development and worthy of emulation, and the credit goes to the current leadership of the Nigerian Army. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in the last 3 years, The armed forces of Nigeria has undergone sectoral reforms to enable it meet its contemporary security challenges. These reforms led to the expansion of the armed forces in the area of training capacity, whereby 3 war colleges were recently established by the Army, Navy, and the Air Force, respectively, to bridge the knowledge gap between middle-level officers in application of operational doctrine and warfighting principles. In the same vein, 3 universities were also established: the Nigerian Army University at Biu, the Admiralty University by Nigerian Navy, while the Aeronautics University by the Air Force will soon take in Kaduna. Similarly, there is increase in capacity manpower of the armed forces. For example, the Army has established motorcycle battalion that is enhancing quick mobility and providing security in areas of unfavorable movement, and quick response groups by the Nigerian Air Force across the 6 geographical zones of the country. Furthermore, in the recent induction of 4x Mi-35 sophisticated helicopters deployed to support Operation Lafia Dole has enhanced the operational capability of the operation. This is just to mention few interventions by the current administration. It is also gratifying to note that the purchase made so far were based on policy of direction of the present government-to-government procurement from original equipment manufacturers. This policy has reduced the involvement of middlemen and ensures only credible suppliers are involved in the procurement process of the Ministry of Defense. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to mention that appropriate measures are also in place to address the security challenges across the nation. In this regard, the armed forces are currently handling Operation Delta Safe in the South-South region, Operation Safe Haven in the North Central, Operation Awazi to combat militant activities in the creeks of Arefo general area and other parts of the Southwest region. Recently also, the Nigerian Army has established Operation Willstroke 1 and 2 to tackle security challenges in Benue, Nasarawa, Zamfara, Beningwari, and Kaduna State. In addressing the welfare need of the armed forces, the present administration has continued to support laudable vision of the Ministry of Defense through provision of funds to cater for the welfare of both serving and retired personnel. Recently, the Commander-in-Chief was in Bauchi and Calabar to commission Nigerian Army and Nigerian Air Force reference hospitals. Mr. President, sir, permit me to thank the officers and men of the Nigerian Armed Forces despite current internal security challenges across the country for their achievements so far in degrading Boko Haram activities in the Northeast. I also wish to use this opportunity to congratulate other security agencies for their support, as well as the host community and our chief host, the Executive Governor of Borno State, His Excellency Honorable Kashim Shatima, for constant support to Operation Lafia Dole troops. Finally, let me appreciate Mr. President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency Muhammad Buhari, for honoring us with his esteemed presence despite his tight schedule. Thank you and God bless.